Hi mummies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rita, and in this channel, Young Nigerian Mom, we usually talk about young motherhood issues, different products we use for our babies, and then we react to viral videos concerning women and mothers in Africa. So if you're new here, welcome. Relax, don't go anywhere. So just in case this is the first time you've seen me, my name is Rita, a blogger and a social media manager. Everything is happening on my Instagram blog, so just go and follow me right now. Instagram, Young Nigerian Mom. Video, I'm going to be sharing some back to school tips, especially for the mom who has no help. I currently don't have a help at home, so everything I'm going to be sharing is what works for me currently. So if you have help or helps at home, you might still find some useful, but the back to school tips I have to share is basically for the mom who has no help. Has school resumed in your area? Okay, we're going to be starting school just a few days from now, so that's what inspired this video. So if this is the kind of content you like to see, please stick around, don't go anywhere. So the first tip I have is that I usually do all my back to school running around everything at the end of third term, not at the beginning of first term. For instance, school ended for us, I think 31st of July this year, so that was when I did all my back to school shopping. That was when I checked whether some clothes were torn, whether some innerwears needed to be replaced, whether I needed to get new sports shoes, new school bags. I'm not doing it now. Basically, I'm chilling, you understand? So I wanted to avoid any kind of pressure that comes with back to school, so that's what I usually do. So you should try it out instead of waiting till September when everything has become very expensive, like because they know that your children must go to school, so you must buy that thing. So try and buy stuff maybe between ending of July and beginning of August, when you're not under pressure and when you can easily go and come back another day, just in case you're not finding what you went to the market to buy, you understand? So that's the first thing I do. I do all my back to school runs at the end of third term, not at the beginning of the new session, because I don't like stress. So I wrote everything down on my phone, so just in case you're seeing me glancing downwards, just know that it's my phone I'm looking at. Then the second tip I have is buy everything in bulk, whether it's groceries for cooking, provisions, pencil, eraser and sharpener. You see those three things? They are the source of frustration in many homes, believe me. Pencils will be disappearing, erasers will be disappearing, and these things have a way of disappearing like when you least expect. Maybe you're just already having a busy day, then it's time for homework. Somebody's crying, I cannot find my pencil, I cannot find my homework, I cannot find my eraser. Please buy those things in bulk. Buy pencils in bulk, buy erasers in bulk, buy sharpeners in bulk. They are kids, so they always misplace stuff, so just buy everything in bulk. Believe me, you'll be much more relaxed when you have things in bulk. Get extra pairs of school uniforms. Now this one might sound like waste of money, but believe me, it's not waste of money. Someone like me now who doesn't have help, some days, man, like some days you need to wash, but your cannot like you cannot afford to start washing right now, whether it's in machine or you're washing with hand. I use machine to wash, but sometimes if there's no light, if we on the generator, I can use the generator to wash, but the machine squeezes the cloth. So if I don't have lights to iron it, I prefer to hand wash it so that it will not be so rumpled, you understand? So get extra pairs of school uniforms, because you might just wake up one morning and you guys are rushing for school, and then you realize that someone's button is dangling, or one zip has spoiled, or just one of those mishaps that can just ruin your morning. So just have an extra pair. Just have an extra pair, so that anything that happens, like it's just a contingency plan. Even if they don't use it throughout this term, they might use it next term. Just buy the one that is not their exact same size. Don't buy the one like those ones that mom used to buy, like if you're swimming inside. Just buy just a little bit bigger than their normal size, so they will still be able to wear it, you understand? So get extra pairs of school uniforms. Believe me, it helps, it really helps. Then the third tip I have is have an after school routine. For us here, immediately we get back from school, we do our homework. After homework, we play a bit. Then from playing, we take our bath. When we take our bath, we take dinner. Then they get their 1 hour of screen time. I read to them and they sleep. We stick to it like a clockwork every blessed day. Like our routine is so fixed when school is in session, so much that even if I'm not around, even if it's their dad that has to take care of them, their dad already knows that we move from this to this to this to this, and they sleep. So that's it. if you want to avoid overwhelm, you're always feeling burnt out, just have an after school routine. An after school routine will go a long way in helping you. Then the next one I want to say is have their lunch ready before they are back. It's not when they are back that somebody say, "Mommy, I want to cook. Mommy, I've not done my homework." That's when you'll be rushing in the kitchen preparing lunch. Like, believe me, you'll be sweating, you'll be cranky, in fact you'll be very angry. So the best thing is that thing that they will eat when they come back from school. Just get ready before they are back. That's another thing that helps me. Get ready for the next school morning, like at night. Once they go to bed, I bring out their school bags, I clean their shoes, I wash the food flasks and everything, and I just get everything ready. I used to do it in the morning, but I realized that I was waking up way earlier than usual. I'll be awake 5 a.m. and by that time I usually pray, do some writing and all of that. But once I'm awake, I remember, oh, their food flasks, I didn't wash it. I started rushing to the kitchen, so it was making me disorganized. So I started doing it a night before. So make sure you wash everything the night before. If you have kids that are old enough to wash the food flasks, better they should wash it a night before. Nobody's washing everything school morning. You know how one leg of socks can disappear, like just a monster will just come and steal it. Make sure that all the socks, everything, what I do, I put one socks inside the other, then I put it, let me assume now that this is Lutana's shoe. Lutana is my first son. I'll just put it inside Lutana's shoe. So the following day, Lutana is just walking straight to his shoe. Once he picks his shoes, the socks are inside the shoes, and he just wait and start going to school. So that is also what really helps me. If you drive, always make sure that you have at least half tank. I get full tank because that's what's convenient, sorry. But if you drive, just make sure that you always have full tank. Believe me, you don't want to be checking, oh, do I have fuel, do I not have fuel, when it's time to go for school run. Either it's in the morning or in the afternoon. And the next point is, if you have errands before your kids get back from school, let's assume that they close by 3 p.m. Don't start going for your errands by 2:40, 20 minutes to 3. You'll be running late. And if the kids want to play, when you see them, you'll be shouting at them, "Hey, let's go," because you're already very cranky. So if they close by 3 and you have errands to run, leave the house by 2 p.m. Even if you get there maybe a few minutes before the closing time, it's still okay. Better that you're early than you're very late. You get what I'm saying? Then the next tip I have is cook major foods once a week. If possible, go to the market once a week. Someone like me, I go to the market once in 2 weeks. But don't be like me. If you can't preserve stuff, go to the market once a week. Cook all the major things, soup, stews, everything just once a week. So that during the week you just have to add, probably you have to fry plantain, you have to boil beans, you have to fry egg, you have to boil egg, just all those other things that don't waste anybody's time. If you want to cook yam tomorrow morning, how about you cut the yam this night and refrigerate, or just put in water, then the following morning you continue. So just try to simplify things. Then a very important one is, don't try to micromanage everything. For instance, my son is 6 years old. He can now do his own work by himself. You must not sit there. If they say, you know, they are specialists in saying, "Mommy, I can do it, mommy, I can do it." If he says he can do it, just free him, let him do the whole work. When he's done, you then sit down beside him to cross-check everything that he has done. If he made some mistakes, you can then correct him, but you don't have to micromanage everything. If you have an older kid that can help the younger ones with their homework, so be it. Let them help. You don't have to sit there. You can be getting water ready for their bath while they are doing their homework, so that when you just come back, you just supervise, look through what they've already done, instead of guiding them to do it from number 1 to number 2. That's for kids that are a little bit old enough, like maybe from 6-7 years old, that can do their homework by themselves. Then what's the next thing I want to say? If you see a mom on your way to school run, you just say hi. There's nothing there. I'm also talking to myself because I'm a professional, I'm minding my business. So this one, I'm also talking to myself. If you see a mom, if you feel like saying hi, because one thing I've noticed is that we moms, we can get lonely. And then nobody knows we're lonely. So we just keep living this very unhappy life. So if you feel like you're very lonely, if you see a mom during school run, you can just say hi. You never can tell. Maybe a very nice friendship will just start off from there. You get what I'm saying? Then the last but not the least point, try to be involved. I know we moms are very busy. Personally for me, I'm busy from the time I wake up to the time I sleep. But try to be involved in their school activities. Try to get to know their teachers. Try to get to know their friends. You know, we're living in trying times. So nobody can afford not to be involved now in anything that's concerning your child's life. You cannot afford not to be involved. So just try to be involved. Try to make it to some school appointments if you can. Try to know their teachers. Try to know their friends. When they come back from school, ask them what happened today, what happened in school. Listen to them, even if it's gibberish, even if what they are saying is not making sense. Just listen to them. So That's it for my back to school tips. Has school started in your area? Please let me know in the comments. Do you have any other tips that helps you get through the school term? Please let me know in the comment section. I really want this conversation to be live. If you've watched up until now and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I promise you're going to love it here. Okay, so that's it. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.